This is a problem where we add three trinomials. The first thing that we need to do is get rid of the parentheses. And in order to do that, we must figure out what's the difference if we get rid of them. In the first case, when we add 3a minus 4b plus 2, there isn't going to be any difference at all because addition will basically distribute a positive 1 across all those terms, and there isn't going to be any difference at all when you multiply each of those terms by positive 1. But the third trinomial is going to change because we're actually distributing a negative 1 across all of those terms. Remember that subtraction of a term is the same as adding that term times negative 1. And so since we're multiplying that term by negative 1, we have to multiply each term within it by negative 1 to find its opposite. So where there was 4a, there's now minus 4a. Where there was positive 3b, is now minus 3b. And where there's negative 4, minus 4, now we add 4. And the next thing we do is that we're going to group our like terms, group terms that have the same variable. And once we do that, all that's left to do is to actually add the like terms. Now, I'm going to kind of do that in two steps here. Technically, whenever you're adding like terms, you're factoring out the variable that they all have in common, and that's what allows us to find a space where we can add all those numbers. But you don't need to do this. This is just a very formal way of showing why adding the like terms is valid. But once you know why it's valid, you don't need to do it every time. And then we can just add, and we get the answer 4a minus b minus 1. The only trickiness here is that 6 minus 4 minus 3 is negative 1. So when we add negative 1b, we're just subtracting b. So that explains the middle term there.